Getting creative with video is something that we do all the time at a TV station.
A jury took just 20 minutes to find a St. Joseph County man guilty. When the storms ripped through southwestern Michigan yesterday, this is what it left. A bill that would raise Indiana's tax on cigarettes is one step closer to passing.
Do you have any words to say to the people that you continue to serve today?
Not right now.
The erosion causing this rift here up to 6 feet.
Jennifer, the hurdle through this trial has been time.
Do not eat the tacos. Do not eat them. This is what drivers are dealing with out here along 31 and M139, a SWAT raid that happened in Mishawaka over the weekend, as well as an assault on a trooper up in Berrien County. Penn Township Fire Department is doing ice rescue training out here in Mishawaka today. Check this out.
First, I want to walk you through a little bit of what happened. There's a black SUV over here in the ditch. Gripping their pain with open arms, Desi Jones's family watching as her convicted killer nodded and grinned as he left the Marshall County Courthouse.
Without a doubt, this case, this murder was going to be the first of serial murders by Fabian Rubio if he had not been stopped.
You believe he was a serial killer?
He was a budding serial killer, and he got stopped on his first one.
That first one was a 15-year-old girl, Carly Jones's sister.
This is the first time I've seen his face, and it'll never be a face that I have to look at again.
Purple bands binding the Joneses' strength, Desi forever in their hearts, while Rubio spending some of his forever behind bars.
That was her favorite color. We did it we're always going to support her no matter what. And today we could sit there and silently support her.
Jones was silenced in her death, left in a remote area, beaten and burned. A drip of Desi's blood, an inch long, on Rubio's license plate, led detectives to her killer, who is Pedro Rubio's son.
No. I didn't know anything. I'm still having my heart. I still have it. That's not true, this, but I guess it is.
There's no question that he is a psychopathic sexual predator. No question. And he acknowledged that it was good that we stopped him because he would have done it again.
The stillness outside the St. Joseph County Jail is met with winter's cold. But inside, the cost of caring for sick inmates is rising at a fever pitch.
It's hard to get a job.
47-year-old Brian got health care from the jail after he was arrested for falling behind on his child support.
I think I was more angry than anything.
While in jail, Brian wasn't happy with his health care, and that's why he asked us not to show his face.
I had a problem with my pancreas, and I got a history of it, and when I brought it up to the nurse, I don't think they were going to do anything for me.
It's a statutory responsibility of the sheriff and the county to take care of those medical needs while someone is incarcerated.
Each inmate that Sheriff Mike Grisgork oversees costs you money until they get a fair trial. In just one case, an inmate is costing taxpayers $12,000 a month in health expenses. That's $144,000 a year, and you're paying for it until he goes to trial.
You can't control who's going to have what disease when they're incarcerated and how long they're going to be here.
Predicting that cost isn't easy. This year, the county paid out $1.7 million in a contract with Beacon Health for health care. That ran out, and so did the $236,000 from the safety fund. Divide that by 640, which is the average number of inmates, and the county paid out an estimated $3,000 per inmate in 2016.
It just so happens that this year we had a lot of really sick inmates that cost a lot of money.
And age has a lot to do with it. The Osborne Association found inmates 50 and older cost twice as much to incarcerate. Tina Maschie at Fordham University studies America's aging prison populations.
When you get older, you need more health care. That's a no-brainer. And what happens with the prison population is that they too need services, but they actually need more.
The day I asked, St. Joseph County told me that more than 18% of the prisoners in jail at that time were 55 and older.
No matter which way it goes about, it's costing the taxpayer money.
We're trying to be just and efficient, both. The efficiency not only is let's get it done in a timely fashion, but also what are the costs to the community and whether it would be more appropriate for this case to be handled while the person is out.
Ken Cotter is the St. Joseph County prosecutor. In some extreme cases, he may be able to review a case while that person is out of jail.
Safety of the community is worth much more than the cost of the person's medical procedures, whatever they're going to get in the jail.
As for Brian, he's taken responsibility for his actions.
We're all human and we're all Americans. We all make mistakes. Some people make worse mistakes than others.
Her plan would cost $400 billion.
What do you want us to do? Pay him to lose money?
Votes are marching in for this year's presidential election. But at the Skillet, it'll cost you $10.95 for a vote.
Honestly, it's hard to believe.
This is our legendary Polish dinner.
In this case, that Polish buffet is your ticket to vote.
Here we go again.
Oh, this thing? It was crazy. Somebody came in and said, I'm voting for so-and-so, and somebody else came in and said, I'm voting for, and we're like, you know what? Let's do this.
You buy the chicken, sausage, and all the fixings at the restaurant or through catering, and you got yourself a vote.
This year is such a crazy election year, I wouldn't want to put a bank on it if I needed to.
It's the third presidential election. The owners are taking to chicken and sausage to lure voters in young and old, and business nearly doubles.
Now we're somewhere around 600 votes, but this will go into the thousands.
600 votes from one day.
Yeah,
After day one, Other takes the lead at 252, followed by Clinton with 217 and Trump with 189.
Everybody has a voice, everyone has an opinion, and they love to see every day how the numbers change on that board, so it's pretty amazing.
The tables are set, the plates stacked high, and preparation is underway as voting has just begun.
What are you forecasting? What's kind of been your feelings?
I have no feeling about this. We love our customers, and we really don't talk politics here.
The online polls seem to have us winning.
Presidents have something called veto power.
No politics here, just chicken, sausage, and a home-cooked Polish meal. And for the past two presidential elections, Skillet voters have gotten it right.
We don't get into all of the stuff that's going on. It's just fun, but the bottom line is they're usually right.
What the hell do you have to lose?